everybody, it's chilli, it's onion, and today we're back outside. Well, I say outside, we're in the shed again. A bit of sunshine. Last week, really horrible weather, but you know what? I quite enjoyed being in my onesie. I've managed to get Onion's onesie off him to wash, but we were loving it inside last week. Cosy. I do like it outside though, because right from here I can see trees, I can see the birds flying about, I can see flowers growing, dandelions. Now, I'm just going to say this is nothing to do with what we're doing, but a lot of people are getting a little bit confused about dandelions. So, dandelions are the yellow flowers. They're also the white round ones that you might blow and go 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or make a wish. They're all dandelions. Now, some of you have been doing about life cycles and learning about life cycles of moths or butterflies or frogs. Last week, on the last video, told you about Alfie and his brother Sid. They'd found a caterpillar and they looked after it, and it turned into a chrysalis and then into a moth. So plants have life cycles too. So they start as a seed, then they grow into a flower, and the seeds come off. And we do all about the different ways that seeds are dispersed or fall off. So things like acorns are seeds. Squirrels pinch them, take them, and they might grow. Sycamores with the Tommy spinners, the helicopters, their seeds fall off. The wind catches them, blows them about, and then they might grow into a tree where they land. Other trees, when an animal walks past and brushes past it, it might get some of the seed on its fur. Then it moves a bit further and that seed comes down, and it might grow into a plant or a tree. All sorts of things like that. Dandelions, or I know somebody who used to call them dandelions, and I love that word, dandelion. So often I say dandelion, and it's just because I think it's quite cute. So they're yellow flowers, and then their seeds are in the white bit. So if you're blowing them and blowing those seeds about, they will blow in the wind or catch on animals' fur. You're helping to grow some more. Now, I know not everybody likes a dandelion on their lawn and they think it spoils it. I think they're beautiful. I can see them out my front window on the grass verges, and there's some in my garden. Anyway, I come to read you a poem, but we've just got on about dandelions now. So anyway, if you could find out about the life cycle of dandelion or a dandelion, that's its real name, dandelion. It's probably got another name that's Latin in another language. If you could draw that life cycle, that would be really good, and we could share them with people, because not everybody's sure. So anyway, it just leads us on to this revolting rhyme, and it's a revolting rhyme about something that grows, and it's called Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack's mother said we're stony broke. Go out and find some wealthy bloke who'll buy our cow. Just say she's sound and worth at least £100. But don't you dare let him know that she's as old as Billy-O. Jack led the old brown cow away and came back later in the day and said, "Oh, mumsy dear, guess what your clever little boy has got? I really don't know how, a super trade-in for our cow." The mother said, "You little creep, I bet you sold her much too cheap." When Jack produced one lousy bean, his startled mother, turning green, leapt up high in the air and cried, "I'm absolutely stupefied. You crazy boy, do you really mean you sold our Daisy for a bean?" She snatched the bean, she yelled, "You chump!" and flung it on the rubbish dump. Then summoning up all her power, she beat the boy for half an hour. She beat the boy, using, and nothing could be meaner, the handle of the vacuum cleaner. At 10 p.m. or thereabouts, the little bean began to sprout. By morning it had grown so tall you couldn't see the top at all. Young Jack cried, "Mum, admit it now. It's better than a rotten cow." The mother said, "You lunatic. Where are the beans that I can pick?" "No, no," cried Jack. "You look up there. Each single leaf is solid gold. Look very high and you'll be old." "By jollykins, the boy, you're right. Now glistening in the morning light, the mother actually perceives a mass of lovely golden leaves. She yells out loud, "My sainted souls, I'll sail my Minnie and buy her rolls." "Don't stand agape, you little clot. Get up there quick and get the lot." Jack was nimble, Jack was keen. He scrambled up the mighty bean. Up and up he went without a stop, but just as he was near the top, a ghastly, frightening thing occurred. Not far above his head he heard a big, deep voice, a rumbling thing that made the very heavens ring. It shouted loud, "Fee, fi, fo, fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman." Jack was frightened, Jack was quick, and down he climbed in half a tick. "Oh, Mum," he gasped, "believe you me, there's something up that tree. I saw him, Mum, my gizzard froze. A giant with a clever nose." "A clever nose?" his mother hissed. "You must be going round the twist. He smelled me out, to swear it, Mum. He said he smelled an Englishman." The mother said, "And well he might. I've told you every single night to take a bath because you smell. But would you do it? Would you, hell? You even make your mother shrink because of your unholy stink." Jack answered, "Well, if you're so clean, why don't you climb the crazy bean?" The mother cried, "By gad, I will. There's life within this old dog still." She hitched her skirt above her knee and disappeared right up the tree. Now would the giant smell his mum? Jack listened for the fee-for-fum. He gazed aloft, he wondered when the dreaded word would come again. And then, from somewhere high above the ground, there came a frightful crunching sound. He heard the giant mutter twice, "By gosh, that tasted very nice. Although," and in a grumpy tones, "I wish there weren't so many bones." "By Christopher," Jack cried, "by gum, the giant's eaten up my mum. He smelled her out, she's in his belly. I had a hunch that she was smelly." Jack stood there gazing longingly upon the huge and golden tree. He murmured softly, "Golly gosh, I guess I'll have to have a wash if I'm going to climb that tree without the giant smelling me." In fact, a bath's my only hope. He rushed indoors and grabbed the soap. He scrubbed his body everywhere. He even washed and rinsed his hair. He did his teeth, he blew his nose, and he went out smelling like a rose. Once more he climbed the mighty bean. The giant sat there, gross, obscene, muttering through his vicious teeth, while Jack sat tensely just beneath, muttering loud, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. Right now I can't smell anyone." Jack waited till the giant slept, then out along the bush boughs he crept, and gathered so much gold, I swear, he was an instant millionaire. "A bath," he said, "does seem to pay. I'm going to have one every day." That also makes me think of some of the things that we should be doing. Of course, you should be getting a wash, being clean. It's really important at the moment that you are washing your hands. Make sure you're drying them. You might have some nice cream at home, some moisturiser, put it on, stop them getting sore. Especially if you're coughing or sneezing, you need to be using tissues and things, putting them in the bin, washing your hands, not just coughing everywhere. Because there's snot and stuff in there, and we don't want that on anything, whether we've got the coronavirus in the world or not. We don't need a lot of snot. So anyway, hope you're all being safe. Hope you're enjoying the poems. You could leave me some suggestions if you wanted on Twitter. I can't promise that I will do them because I'm a bit stuck for how many books and things I've got at home, if I can find them online or if I can learn them, or there might be ones I already know. Just leave me a message or leave it on Seesaws. Your teacher might tell me. Hope you enjoyed that one. Roll downs, revolting rhymes. There's quite a few in here, so I'm probably going to be back with some more. I've been Jilly. He's been Onion. You've been amazing. See you later. Bye.